friends, Miss Collins here, and today we are going to be doing just a little activity that I actually first saw on TikTok. It's really simple and I just wanted to share it with you guys, not necessarily as a project, but just maybe a fun activity that you can do at home. The only thing you need is a sheet of paper and something to draw with. I'm going to use a Sharpie so you guys can see my lines. And really that's all you do is we start off with whatever kind of line you want. I'm just going to put one across my paper like that, and then you are going to put some dots along your line. You don't want them too close together, something like that. And then from each line you are just going to connect with a line that comes kind of off of this original line, and you'll keep doing that over and over again until you get the shape you want, and you'll do the same thing on the other side. So if you had some dots that were closer together, then your little shapes here would be smaller, but you just continue this process over and over and over again. This is a really fun kind of doodling activity, something that you don't have to think a lot about, but ends up turning out pretty interesting. And you'll just do this process until your line is complete. Now, of course, you could make these shapes a lot thicker if you wanted to. You could do less lines and make them a little bit thinner, but the goal really is to fill the entire page. So once you have this first initial line done, I'm going to add some other lines and do the exact same process. So I'll put a line kind of going across here, add some of my dots, and really it doesn't matter where you place your dots. Just as long as you continue the same kind of method. I'm gonna do a smaller shape here, so I'm gonna add another dot. So my original dot was here, and now I have this, just so you guys can see what a smaller version would look like. It's the exact same thing, just a little tinier. Once you get the hang of it, you can go probably a lot speedier. Now, when you get to points like this, where your lines are going to start to overlap, you want to make sure that the line that you're doing after whatever first lines you have goes kind of behind the original lines. So you don't want to have my lines come over the shape like this. You want to kind of hide the lines behind that original shape. So something like that, where they're overlapping. It looks like the lines that you're doing later are kind of behind the lines that you were doing at first. Now you could make your stopping place wherever you're happy with. Like I could stop here if I wanted to, but I really want to fill up the entire page with all of these little kind of nugget shapes that I have here. Okay, as I start to finish up here, keep in mind, make this your own. It does not have to be exactly like mine. But I just wanted to introduce an idea where you guys can just kind of doodle. It's not something you have to put a lot of thought to. It's not something that takes a whole lot of effort or a whole lot of work. It's just a really easy way to kind of fill up a piece of paper in an interesting sort of way. So do this or do something similar to this if you feel the urge to. And of course, always share them with me once you have completed your masterpieces. Okay guys, take care.